Welcome to the Innovation Squadcast, making a positive difference in learning through innovation.
Welcome to Innovation Squadcast, and thanks for making us part of your educational PD journey. This episode, we're looking at comprehensive resource housed in the Instructional Hub's technology folder that's showcasing innovative tech-inspired lessons designed to boost student engagement while meeting curriculum standards. I am Jimmy Kate.
Phil Sheridan.
Eileen Fernandez-Parker.
We are Innovative Learning Coordinators, Berkeley County School District, and we have put together a catalog of learning experiences that we've done throughout the years with all the teachers in Berkeley County School District, and we're starting to put them, housing them in one spot. And this is, a really nice place that if you're looking at your curriculum, you're looking at your lesson, whether you're in your PLC group or you're just kind of looking at your standards, we got a place that we can boost that student engagement with some purposeful technology integration. So, Jeremy, if you want to switch over to, you go to Schoology and you go to the BCSD Instructional Hub, you're going to scroll down and our technology folder is kind of towards the bottom. And once you get to that technology folder, inside of that technology folder, you will see the Learning Experience Catalog page right there. And once you click on that, that's going to bring you into our welcome. It's going to tell you a little bit about that Learning Experience Catalog and how you can access it. And then once you click it open, it will bring you to the Learning Experience Catalog spreadsheet. So there's the link right there at the bottom. So once you click that, it'll open up your Learning Experience Catalog. Perfect. And this is what it looks like. So, Eileen did this and did a lot of legwork on us. She's our Google Sheets guru. Kind of tell us a little bit about how it's organized, how, teachers can kind of find their way inside of this catalog.
Sure. Okay, so if you look down at the bottom, you'll see that there is a tab for each grade. K through 8 is separate. Then we have PE and Health, K to 12. Then we have CTE, Fine Arts, 9 to 12. 9 to 12 ELA. So the high school then is collected in 9 through 12 just because
it's a little bit more broad.
Yeah. It's just too much for searching. So once you choose what you want to look in, so let's just pick one of these. I'm not sure what I'm in right now. So I'm in 8th grade right now. Across the top, you've got the names of different things. So you could search by interest level up top, but more efficiently, it might be better if you scroll down and on the left-hand side, you can see there is a grouping for ELA, then math, then science, then social studies. And so no matter what you teach, you can look to see, okay, I teach social studies, let's say, and I need to do, I'll do math. Let's say I need something for data, probability, and statistics. I can just go across on that row and see which boxes are checked. There's only one checked, and it's the laser cutting game board design challenge. So I would click on that, and then I know that that activity is going to cover that standard or that grouping. We weren't able to do standards because there are just too many, so we went with the categories that are a part of your content area.
Part of the Instructional Hub topics, so
right.
Line things up
That's
that way.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Because they're lined right with our standards. And so, Phil, when you go in there, you find the experience you're looking for and you click on that, what are they going to kind of expect to see once they open up that recipe card?
We really want this to be to spark the conversation or you reaching out to your Innovative Learning Coordinator. We don't want to need to put every single thing on here. So when you do click in the header columns to open up an experience. So Jeremy, if you could just go to the Rocket experience, what you're going to see here is you're going to get just a summary of it. Okay. It's kind of like a recipe card is what we call it. So a quick summary, letting you know, what it's about in a real quick snippet. And then some examples, if applicable, to different grade band applications. And then, what tools are needed, and really most importantly probably is it doable within the class the amount of time that you want to give towards this. Some of these are single class period experiences. Some of them, like this one, we're saying it's going to take 3 or 4 class periods, around 90 minutes. So it's a lot more involved. So, that might be a deal breaker for you there. So right from this document, you quickly know, is this something I want to look into more? And then when it's something you'd like, you feel you want to do, then that's when you reach out to your innovative learning coordinator, and we get it set up to come out and do this experience with
and
you.
So if a teacher doesn't have those 3 90-minute blocks, what are some other options that they could, if you know?
I mean, there are other, it depends. I mean, sometimes one approach is some of those topics, the instructional topics, you may not, for maybe the rocket experience just doesn't work for the time that you have available. But go back to the document, go back to the spreadsheet, look at that topic and look to see what else is selected there. There may be other things that are more doable for you with the time that you can give to it. So, but we can also be creative too. There's other options. So like this rocket experience, there may be different smaller iterations of this. This is just the 3 to 4, in this example, 3 to 4 class periods to do the full thing.
The full thing, right? That's designing fins, that's building the rockets, that's shooting them, that's the whole.
We have ways to come up with different iterations of it, but we don't want to put all those iterations on here. Otherwise, this document becomes just too overwhelming and it's not going to be as helpful. So you see it, ask about it. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, that's the key. I think just reaching out to your ILC and then seeing how can we adapt it. Each one is not going to be, it's not a cookie cutter situation. It's going to be one that can be kind of adapted and fit mold to whatever situation it is, but it gives us kind of that general gist as we're going through as well. So
Right. And we might not put this on every single tab where it could work. If we look at it the way it's written, we might say, that's not going to work for 3rd grade. I'm not going to put it there. But if you're a 3rd grade teacher and you see this and you say to your ILC, I want to do something like this, then of course, we're all teachers. We'll help you modify and adjust, for your grade level.
And we do try to put it on when we first go about doing it. We do look at the grade level and say, what did we actually do this in? Go to that grade level, look at that topic and put it there. And like Eileen said, it's not to say that as a teacher, you're not looking at grade levels above or below what you teach, seeing, looking for inspirations there so we can come up with different iterations of it. So.
Right. Yeah. So there's lots of different ways that we can make this kind of seamlessly go into your classroom, but it's about, again, customizing it, meeting your students' needs, and then just making sure that those are aligned with those as well. So, so there's a lot of, different options inside of here. So, if you pull up the creative writing one, Jeremy, and kind of see just another ELA example, so we've got your science and your math and you got your ELA and really your social studies too. I mean, creative writing and robotics is great for social studies classes as well. So we've got, a lot of those, but you can see this one's got a lot of different iterations, a lot of different, tools and materials. So it can be very much fit your need when it comes to these learning experiences. So
some of these experiences may be multi-grade level selected. That creative writing and robotics was in a different grade level for a different instructional topic in a different subject area. Again, it's just where have we applied it, and then we'll place it on those documents.
Yeah, like I've done this with 4th grade social studies. We've done it with, upper level English classes, creative writing classes in middle and in high school. So it's got, places that can go all over the place. Rock experience we've done with algebra classes. We've done with physics classes. We've done with, middle school science classes. So
3-day, 45 minutes. I mean, all kinds of different.
Right. Next, so when you're again looking at beyond the catalog, you've opened up the catalog, you kind of picked your experience, you've reached out to your ILC. But what if you go to the catalog and you don't see something maybe along with your particular topic? What can a teacher do at that point? Yeah,
so I mean, none of the things that we have on here were just created by us in and of ourselves. We don't just come up with, oh, this would be cool and put it on a grade level. And it's all our partnerships and working with teachers that are innovative. Teachers coming to us saying, I want to do here's what I'm teaching. Is there something that we can do with technology or something that's innovative and creative along with that? And that's where these are grassroots created experiences, I guess, if you will. So you just got to reach out to your ILC. And that's what we want, help us, help me, help you, vice versa. Because when it goes well with that teacher, that's how it goes on here. And then we're feeding this database of all these experiences for years to come. So,
So it's definitely important to come back to the catalog. It's going to be a growing, it's not going to be a stagnant document. It's going to be growing, and we're going to be adding learning experiences as we create them and bring them in as well. So if you've got that great idea, we want to help collaborate and work with you to help add that, and that benefits your school, it benefits your students, and then it also benefits the teachers and students throughout Berkeley County School District. So it goes beyond that, and that's why I guess I think the creation of these learning experiences is pretty important.
Yeah, every Monday, that's who's got an experience that they did in the prior weeks. We bring it to the table, and we provide feedback to each other, and then it's kind of the last step in the vetting. So
exactly.
And one thing I'd like to add is that because we have no tech and low tech STEM that they can integrate with their standards, but also we have worked with kindergartners and first graders who have successfully Blockly coded different robots. Like the Ozobots are fantastic, the B-bots. And so we have ideas for you too if you teach primary. So dig in, because I think you're going to be excited.
Good. So what would be the next steps, Eileen, when they're kind of looking to create that learning experience, or what do they need to do?
Right. Okay. So you're going to contact your ILC. Each of you has one, and plan a time to collaborate with them, either in person or virtually. And have your standards ready. Let your ILC know what it is you need to cover. Or when you get together with your ILC, then we will walk you through all the questions that we have, everything that you need to know, everything that we need to know, and brainstorm ideas and see what you are comfortable with. The teacher is then empowered to be able to kind of start to connect those dots on their own in the future, and then say, you know what, remember we did B-bots before? I want to do B-bots again. Let's do it for this. Okay, what do we need to do? Or I did Ozobots, but we did Ozobots with the markers. Let's do Ozobots with coding this time. So we can help you level up once you've done it one time. And the experiences, I think, I can only speak for myself, but I think it's across everybody. The teachers tend to be very happy with how things are working out. So that's what we need.
And it's a good opportunity for teachers to observe their students learning too. First time. Yeah,
that's true.
Step back, watch your kids learn, take observations, like a little bit of embedded professional development for the teacher as well, getting to observe how to integrate technology, or maybe it's not even technology. Some of these experiences are no tech. It doesn't, being innovative doesn't mean using tech.
Right.
So
we got gamification on here
right.
that you can do. So there's
innovative learning coordinators, is what we're here for.
Right.
So
focus on the learning.
Yep. Absolutely.
Good opportunity for us to collaborate with teachers and teachers
and see that engagement increase across the board. So,
yes.
Yeah. So getting started, your next steps, again, setting up your first experience, reach out to your ILC, and we'll be more than happy to get that rolling. So check out our learning experience catalog in the, again, Instructional Hub found in Schoology, technology folder kind of towards the bottom, and check it out. And if something it works for your class, or you want to got something that's not on here that, hey, I got this great learning experience that I do, it needs to be on this catalog to help benefit the teachers and students of Berkeley County, reach out to our LC so we can get that rolling.
Keep an eye out for our summits too, because we do allow you as just had a summit here a couple weeks ago, and that was a good chance for teachers to come in and take part of some of the experiences as students.
Right.
So preview it, see what you think.
And figure out how you can adapt it to your class. So
right.
Yep. We got another one coming up in January.
Yep.
Right.
So more to show.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys for being here, showing us our learning experience catalog. Jeremy, thanks for producing. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Keep innovating. Thanks for tuning in to the Innovation Squadcast today. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube or follow on Spotify to stay updated on all of our latest episodes, and check out our show notes for important resources. You can also earn renewal credits through our podcast PD and Unified Talent. Just 2 episodes get you 1 credit. And visit the BCSD Innovation Squad Facebook and Instagram pages for even more inspiration. And if you're ready to move forward and transform your classroom into a space of innovation, reach out to your ILC. And until next time, keep innovating and make a positive difference in your students' lives.